Today we have my model kit review for my Monarch models Sinbad. And before I talk about the model, I want to show you the box art. And I need to say that this box art is great. It's in a long box classic view from the 1960s Aurora style. And it's great artwork. I love the pose. And this is by Monarch Models. They have a lot of great model kits out right now. I don't currently have their first release, the Nosferatu, but hopefully I will soon. I'm also looking forward to their next release, which is going to be Goro. Onto the model kit here. Sinbad comes with an optional nameplate. You don't really need to put that on there, but I chose to because I thought it looked cool. And right in here we have a lizard coiling around the pillar. There's a pot in there. If we swing around to the other side, you can see a tarantula down there, and a gecko lizard here. I had some trouble attaching the branch onto the other branch here, so I used some AV's epoxy sculpt to reinforce the branch because it broke on me. And then over on the other side, I had some trouble keeping this branch glued to the face here, so I sunk a bolt in. So there's actually a bolt that goes through the back into the branch. I've talked on my other videos how I'm a big fan of actually putting bolts or screws into the bottoms of model kits to hold the figures in place. I'm really proud of this kit. I got them to look just like the box art here. And I need to say too that this version of Sinbad is actually based off the 1973 movie The Golden Voyage of Sinbad, starring John Philip Law as Sinbad. And if you watch the movie, and you can see from the box art here that he's almost identical to this model kit. I thought that was pretty cool. I can remember growing up on Saturday mornings watching these Sinbad movies, Godzilla movies, sometimes the Three Stooges. So yeah, this was a cool movie. I picked it up at a comic convention. Got a good price on it. The special effects are, of course, done by the great Ray Harryhausen. So I highly recommend you check it out. Onto the model kit himself. Sinbad's got a great pose. He's very theatrical. He looks like he's going to jump right off the base and attack you. Great pose. Let's see. In one hand he's got the genie lamp, in the other hand he's got his sword, defending himself against monsters, no doubt. I spent about a month on this kit altogether, working about 2 weeks on the base. The base went up pretty easily, pretty quickly, no problems. The hardest part of this kit was actually his pants, and that they put the seam line right on front here, on this leg, and right down the center of this leg here. So I had to prime this a couple times and sand it, and then re-prime it and sand it again to hide that seam line. But this was a great kit. This is actually one of my first attempts at flesh tone, and I wanted him actually a little bit darker, so I gave him a couple washes to darken him up. I really like the intensity on his face, and he's kind of preparing for battle. And yeah, it's a great kit. Great pose. And a lot of fun to do. I built him up from the ground up, in that I started with the boots, pants, torso, arms. Then I did the sword and genie lamp. I did the hands and the head actually last. So this is my Sinbad model kit, brought to us of course by Monarch Models. And I thank you for watching.